Alright, so today the first Starbucks reopened in Wuhan. I'm gonna bet anybody $1,000 that the real estate market is gonna crash will be fine in 4 months. Want to take the bet? Comment below. It's not a bad deal for me because if I'm wrong, $1,000 is not going to be worth anything. Okay, so I'm glad that everyone's inside now. That's great. Okay, but when you take it a step further, and there are folks out there who are saying the real estate market's going to crash, it's all done, now it's going to be the time where it's going to be similar to the previous recession, you're really just making it worse. You're prolonging the eventual recovery that will help all of us now that are actually struggling because of this thing going on to actually recover and get back to work. Here are 3 reasons why, with data, that we're going to be fine. Let's start with the low-hanging fruit here. 2003 SARS Hong Kong in the epicenter of that past pandemic. Grace Wong's comprehensive UPenn study of the real estate market before, during, and after that 2003 SARS epidemic, it shows that yes, there was a recession. She measured the real estate market before, during, and after the SARS epidemic, showing how the real estate returned back to the same. And this is in Hong Kong, which is, if you don't know, the highest price per square foot real estate in the entire world, and therefore pretty dang volatile. There was a total of 8% loss in volume, and at most a 4% loss in price. That's right, a 4% loss in price at most. The average loss in price was about a 2.6% loss. Bottom line, if you're looking for a great deal and you're pulling out all your money to go buy real estate, it's probably not going to happen. If you want a good deal, it's going to be right now during this lockdown, because that's when you're going to find the great deals. Once this all goes back to normal, I mean, you're not really going to find much. If you're a seller that's scared or you're in escrow right now, you're going to be fine. I promise you. If you don't think so, let's bet $1,000. My number 2 reason is something called the Consumer Confidence Index, which, if you guys know, is a general rating of how normal folks feel about the job market, about how the economy is going. The Consumer Confidence Index before the recession was 30 times worse than what it's now. Leading up to this, the Consumer Confidence Index before this was decreasing a little bit because of the political climate, but it's really not that bad. And that's reflecting in the way that we react to other past disasters like 9/11. Usually people know that these things are pretty much mutually exclusive from the real estate market. With that being said, once the coronavirus is gone, the market's going to go back to normal. It's not like the coronavirus is going to be here hounding us every day forever. In the recession, people really sincerely thought that the economy was going to hell. I don't think people are really thinking that right now. Nobody's thinking that the coronavirus is going to permanently destroy our market. People are really just approaching this with a wait and see approach. You have to ask yourself, is the market really going to be permanently screwed forever because of this? And finally, just my own personal anecdote, it's still really busy. If you talk to any of your real estate partners, mortgage loan officers, listings are still selling with multiple offers. Buyers still want to see homes. If anything, buyers want to see homes even more now because they think interest rates are going down. With that being said, the people that are motivated, the core group of buyers and sellers, they still think that the market's going to be fine. And that's reflected in my own personal business. And if you ask a lot of the other busy realtors out there, it's still staying pretty busy as well. Bottom line, we'll be fine. I'll bet you $1,000. If you're waiting for the market to crash so you can go scoop up a bunch of homes, it's probably not going to happen. I'll bet you on it. If you're a seller and you're afraid the market's going to crash and you want to sell, that's probably not going to happen either. I'll sell your home if you want to sell. But other than that, we're going to be fine. The evidence shows it. If anything, go buy some stocks. You heard it first right here at Get Real Valley.